Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host LovelyCheesePizza here. I definitely opened a bottle of wine with a screw and a claw hammer earlier. So that's how my evening's going. Welcome back. Let's play some more Pokemon Blue, by the way, and we are poisoned. That's right. That fucking sucks. So that means, what is it? Is it Drain that is? It sure is. And we don't have any antidotes left, I'm pretty sure, nor do we have full heals. So pretty much everything has gone to fucking hell and back, and here we are. So, let's see, where are we at right now? Pillsbury's at 34, 34, 34, everything's looking pretty good. Let's fucking go! We ride out here because there's more room. I mean, that makes perfect sense. I definitely have ridden things inside of my house before, and that never leads to anything good. Right, especially like riding a scooter, not a very good idea. Not only does it potentially tear up the floor, but I mean, you can't get any mad speed, bro. So, I mean, there's no point in it. Why do I do this? I knew it. I knew it going in. You can't do that move. It just doesn't. I mean, sure, it did damage, but it's just not a smart thing to do. Oh my god. It's like I'm insane. I'm literally insane. I'm doing the same exact thing, hoping for a different result. I mean, no harm done, or very minimalistic harm done. My friend Victor, by the way, he sent me a video on Facebook the other day, and I don't remember who did it, but it rose the question, like Hypno, he uses the Dream Eater ability, and like, so he's able to see what's going on inside of any random Pokemon's head while they're in their dream state. What exactly, like, I wonder how many times he's gone into that, like, walking into some type of dream that he didn't want to be part of, you know? Which, I mean, that could range from quite a few things, actually. That guy's asking me about legendary Pokemon. I do know all about all those guys, and we're gonna definitely attempt to catch them all during the course of this playthrough. Or Let's Play. I don't really call them playthroughs that often. He's got a Farfetch'd! Huh, how weird. Alright, well, I mean, with that knowledge, I'm totally just gonna fuck you up right now. Yeah, we're totally gonna make a pass at knocking out Zapdos, Moltres, and fucking Articuno, because Articuno's my baby. I love Articuno. It's definitely one of my ultimate favorite Pokemon in the game, so really want to make sure that I get that one. It's gonna probably take a number of attempts to get, because, you know, all the legendary birds are fucking assholes like that. They don't like to make your job very easy. They just, they like to be unruly bastards, and that's okay. I mean, they don't call them that for nothing. But anywho, so, yeah, just, like, the idea of, like, how many times do you think that a Hypno has hypnotized somebody, only to find out, like, the dream that they were having was, like, super not tight to walk into, which could be, like, a multitude of things. I mean, you could walk into, like, a sex dream where God knows you don't want to see, you know, half of what's going, like 50% of what's going on in that, or maybe 100% of it, depending on, you know, orientation and whatever. I like you like walks into there, like, you are getting sleepy, and he gets into that. He's like, oh shit. All right, well, finish up, and I'll come back for you in like a half hour. Just fucking hurry it up, all right? So sorry to interrupt. So I mean, there's those, but like, what if he just like totally walks into like a full-scale nightmare? Like, that would also be kind of a shitty thing. Like imagine if he, well, maybe not necessarily like a nightmare with like demons and shit, but like, what if he like walked into, say, like the dream that I was having the other night that I told you about in my college football one, where my friend Elijah and I just started murdering a whole bunch of people. Like, imagine walking into that just in the middle of it during a crazy firefight. There's just fucking, like, you just, like, portal into the middle of just, like, this fucking bullet-spraying paradise. Like, that'd be crazy. You're just, like, come in. Hey, man, I'm coming to eat the dream! Whoa! Jesus, man! What the hell's going on in your head? Just, fuck. I don't even want to be part of this. Just wake back up, man. God, you need counseling. You can't just be killing people all the time, dude. Or, you know, just any of the other, like, random things that people could dream about that are just, like, seemingly awkward enough, like the dream that I had where my dad was the lawnmower man. Not necessarily like the movie, but, I mean, he was definitely a guy with a lawnmower that I called the Lawnmower Man, and he was chasing me through my house trying to run me over with it. I've told that story a number of times over the last 7 years on this channel, but it works perfectly into the scope of this. Just like, walking into that, where you're like, oh, I've come to consume this thing, and, and he just like starts looking around. You got one guy just screaming, running up a flight of stairs while, you know, your dad's chasing you with a fucking push mower. I'm gonna get you! You shouldn't have fucked up the yard! You know? Oh boy, this whole thing has gone upside down pretty quickly. Well, that's what happens when you commence in imbibing a few glasses of wine, you know? I don't know why I even decided to do it, like, I don't know, I went to Walmart last week. Oh shit, it's a Ditto! Oh, tight! I'm totally gonna get one of those. Alright, what the hell am I gonna call him, though? I feel like Copycat would be, like, the obvious choice, because that's totally what he does. And now he turned into me. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen, like, I don't think I've ever had to fight against one of these guys before. Unfortunately, it's gonna totally kill me. Or maybe not. Or it will. Or maybe not. Oh, I did. You know what, that's fine, though, because now I don't have to hear the fucking, like, complete and total annoyance that is, you know, the poison thing going off. And I'm gonna get you. Gonna get you. Oh, come on. Come on. Ah, there it is. Everything's good. I have a Snapchat. What are we gonna call this guy? Capable of copying an enemy's genetic code to instantly transform itself into a duplicate of the enemy. It is 1 foot tall and exactly 9 pounds. Fantastic. You know, let's, for no other reason, I had this name in my head for some reason today, and I don't even know why. But I did. For those of you that don't know who this is, my voice is cracking now. That's not a good sign. That means being partially intoxicated is where I'm going. So Uwe Boll is like one of the worst movie directors of all time. It is unbelievable. I can actually use a revive now. Cool. Nifty. Where the hell are you? There you are. Alright. I mean, sometimes that's how you have to cure yourself of the poison. You put the poison in me! Let me die so that you can totally do the fucking... That's not what that is. Oh boy, I was thinking, like, I was thinking the Lazarus Effect, because they made, you know, the movie about that where people die and then they come back to life or whatever. I was thinking Lazarus Effect, but the first thing that came out of my out of my face was definitely not that. Okay, that's fine. Come on, let's go! Let's go, let's go! Okay, alright, Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, for God's sakes. Come on, let's go! I wonder what Lil Jon's doing these days. Do you think he's still, like, I mean, obviously, he's not really making a lot of music anymore, which, I mean, I'm not opposed to that. Like, he had his run. That dude made himself a nice pile of money there for a while. And, I mean, he had kind of his thing, and that's totally fine. It wasn't really my cup of tea, even though back in high school I totally used, like, 2 or 3 of his songs as my profile song for a while there, but that's besides the point. The point is that, you know, it is what it is. But I wonder what he's doing anymore. Like, I would assume he's probably still a prominent music figure, just not in, like, super popular media. There are plenty of people that are doing that, just not making stuff for radio. So, you know, if that be the case, good for him. Alright. Oh, I can take another sip-a-rooney here of my wine. In case you're wondering what it is, I like to stick with Merlot. It's, I don't know, the flavor of that seems to be a little bit easier on my palate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm drinking. I'm drinking, 14 Hands Merlot. And, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not, like, the best wine in the world. I mean, you can buy it for fucking $10 at Walmart. So, that's how you, that's where you can gauge the quality of what you're drinking. But you know what? I like it. So, you know what? That's, if we have wine snobs out there that are like, oh my god, it's like the worst fucking wine in the world. You're like, well, you know what? You're the fucking worst wine in the world, so I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear a single word about it. To finish up the thing on New Bull, by the way, I'm not into it, but okay, wait a minute. That's, taking that out of context could really mean not good things. Namely, anal would be the first thing I would think of. I'm not really into it. But, let's go, and it's a dude. Hey, but you know what? In the social constructs of the United States of America, that is becoming a more accepted thing, so you know what? If people want to do that, go right ahead and do that. Mirror move. You mean to tell me that a SPEARO was going to use its beak and dig into the ground? I would have loved to have seen that. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't do that on... You totally can't use that on those guys. No ground moves for them, so I'll just slice you in half. Seems fair. But yeah, so what his deal is, like why he's considered to be like one of the worst directors, is he has definitely taken part in making some real shit pile movies. Like, apparently a lot of gaming ones, too. I'm gonna try to find it real quick while I totally beat the living shit out of this FEAROW. I know he made a Far Cry movie that was terrible. He went for a mirror move. I'm gonna slash him. You bull. He's a German film director. I feel so bad for him. Like, you search him on Google, and the very first picture that shows up is a picture of him somewhere. I don't even know where he is, but he's totally flipping off the camera. Like, that's all you need to know about him, anyways. So yeah, so he's taken part in some video game to film adaptations that really did not pan out. He did Alone in the Dark, which is like one of the most legendary horror games of all. It was like the original Resident Evil, and he totally fucked it up. And then he did House of the Dead, which I don't think that was really designed to be a like the arcade House of the Dead. I think that was just based off of different source material. But that one I don't think was very good either. He did Blood Rain, which was absolutely terrible. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. Oh, dear, I'm sorry. I'm gonna totally fucking destroy you. I just really am. There's not a chance, especially because you're gonna have something really shitty in the thing there. Ooh, you got a Pikachu there. Alright. Well, unfortunately, that's not gonna help you here. You literally picked the worst thing to go up against me with, so that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, Blood Rain. He did Blood Rain: The Third Reich. He did Blubberella, whatever the fuck that is. Obviously, maybe like a parody. That's what I was going for. Let's see. In the Name of the King 3, there were 3 of those. He did Far Cry. He did Zombie Massacre, Blood Rain 2, Alone in the Dark 2, in case the first one wasn't enough, which apparently it wasn't. Damn, she's totally rolling with Lieutenant Surge's lineup. What the? Oh wait, no, she's not. Lieutenant Surge, I think, used I think there was a Pikachu in there, but I think possibly. I don't remember who Lieutenant Surge used. I want to say that at least one part of his lineup had like a Voltorb or an Electrode in it. I don't know why, I can't remember. That was a long time ago. Let's see. There had to have been another one in there. Maybe not. So yeah, so at least of the ones that he did do, he did Alone in the Dark, he did Blood Rain, and he did Far Cry, which was just so fucking bad. Like, I'm not even gonna tell you to go watch it. That's how bad it is. Like, there are plenty of bad movies that I would tell you to go watch it just so you can have the experience. But this is not even one where I would want you to do that. It just, it's just all bad. Okay, I'm gonna see what this elixir does. So it just, okay, so it just restores all the PP for everything. That's fine, okay. I like that. Oh, you're a little cutie! I'm gonna fuck you up! No, you're not. You're really not. I mean, I'll let you think it. I'll let you think it with your strange, like, stealth fighter mouth. Are you seeing that shit? I just realized that. If you look at her mouth from the right angle, it totally looks like the stealth fighters. It has, like, the same shape and everything. That is so weird. Alright. Alright, here we go. Everything. Oh, God, I have my fucking phone near the microphone again. I apologize if there's some spots that are off again. That was not the intention. I think we might be okay, though. So if there's one part of that had happened, I apologize. There might be a couple of those, because I had it right here for a little bit, so... Yeesh. Alright. This is good. This is very good. Wigglytuff! Alright. I will not keep him in there. I'm actually gonna let Arrow come out. He's been kind of chilling for a while. Oh my god. Dude... Wigglytuff's face, he looks like he's on this, like, some crazy hallucinogenics trip right now. He's like, oh my god, I can taste colors! It's fucking crazy! Do you have any idea what purple tastes like? It's just like the resurgence of God! Oh my god. Oh, I've never done, like, crazy hallucinogenics like that. I don't think I really ever will. It's just not really my style, but I could imagine if it were to happen to me, it would have to be something like that. Hey kid, come on, I just got these. I'm surprised I could tell you were there because it looks like my eyes are closed. Oh, maybe not. Well, it did the other way, so whatever. God, why is it that I always have Neo out here when I'm fighting these guys? Just fuck those dudes. I really want nothing to do with them. I think ground moves are effective against these guys, are they not? I think they totally are. Okay, let's... Oh, come on! Really? Alright, I mean, you should realistically get poisoned if you're getting laid out by smog. It would make perfect sense. Another one, huh? This dude just loves being surrounded by poison. Who knows? For all I know, he probably keeps them around so that he can, like, you know, bottle up their, toxic gas and, like, find a way to turn it into a solid and then liquefy it and then inject it into his arm. I don't know why I feel like he has to be a drug dealer, or a drug addict for that matter, but you never know. He could have been on Drugs Inc. He seems like the edgy type. I don't know why, but to me, looking at WEEZING, does he not seem like the type of creature or entity that would be in a Castlevania game? He totally does. I could, like, if I were to see a WEEZING pop up in, like, Symphony of the Night, or Aria of Sorrow, or Dawn of Sorrow, or any of, like, those, like, PS1 / Game Boy titles, you know, where it's got, like, the whole Metroidvania type thing going on, I would, like, it would seem like a fairly normal thing to me. I wouldn't be like, this doesn't seem like it's in place at all. I mean, if you can have sentient tables and chairs running around, or, like, fucking, like, skeleton men running around on the top of a spire of a tower or whatever, with, like, and this like, running around on a horse that only has half a body, and I think you could have poisonous clouds with a skull and crossbones on it. Doesn't seem like it's that far-fetched. Who knows? Speaking of Castlevania games, by the way, I totally beat another Castlevania game today. I've beaten 2 Castlevania games in the last, like, week, and that's awesome to me. I feel very accomplished out of that. I beat Castlevania Lament of Innocence, which is fucking awesome, and I totally beat Dawn of Sorrow today. So, that's, I take great pride in that, because that last boss fight was fucking hard. That whole game was actually pretty difficult, so, you know. Alright, my friends, well, you know what? I think we're going to stop right here. So, when we come back... How long have we been playing this, by the way? 15 hours. Not bad. When we come back, on the next installment of Let's Play Pokemon Blue, we are getting closer and closer and closer to Fuchsia City, so hopefully we can get there probably in the next episode and see what the city has for us, because I'm getting excited. I know one thing that's there, the Safari Zone's there, and you know what that means. Stuff. Visiting the zoo and catching shit. So until then, my friends, this is your host, LovelyCheesePizza, saying I will catch you guys next time, and I'm going to have some more wine. So you guys take it easy. Bye, everybody.